We have a quorum, so let's bring Steve from the Resources Committee. Up with his proposal.
Nobody leave,
Okay. I'm not here to waste your time. So let's make this quick. And you can tell me yes or no. And then I'll leave you the fuck alone. All right, one. Oh, sorry, why? Sorry, my bad.
Why?
What? No, it is what? It is what?
Why?
All revenue-raising activities that use the Occupy LA name or that associate themselves with Occupy LA must receive GA approval. Once the GA approves the activity, the organizers will work with the Resources Committee on an ongoing transparency and accountability plan. This includes, but is not limited to, fundraisers, benefits, concerts, and sales of any objects bearing the name Occupy Los Angeles and Occupy LA, including but not limited to, apparel, media, etc. Why? Our message and our integrity are vital to our community. Together, we've worked hard to build OLA. And Resources thinks it's important that all contributions in the name of Occupy Los Angeles be under the control of the General Assembly. Recently, a hip-hop benefit was organized through KPFK in OLA's name. This event was promoted on our website and briefly on our Facebook, even though it did not pass GA. Although they acted in a clear and transparent manner in the end, we have questions and concerns about hoping for the best in the future. Resources feels it is important to establish a clear, transparent policy going forward. How? All revenue-raising activities which use OLA's name to raise money are required to be approved by the GA. Individuals or groups seeking approval for such activities will present a transparent plan up front for how they plan to intake, account for, and present the money to the GA. By default, this money would go to resources, but this default is not meant to limit the GA from consenting explicitly to receiving the money in some other fashion. If a revenue-raising activity occurs with an unauthorized use of the OLA name, the GA will issue an enunciation which will be recorded on the facilitation website, as well as on all our social media channels, and on OccupyLosAngeles.org, and the stewards of the unincorporated association will be empowered to seek full damages under the law.
Wow.
No.
Okay, mic check.